Hello and welcome to another week of the Power of Positive Thinking. My name is Emily Whelan and I'm here to help you grow and develop a more positive mindset. And this week we're going to talk about why the stories that we tell ourselves keep us stuck. So I recently read a book by Gabrielle Bernstein called The Universe Has Your Back, which is a lovely book, by the way, so definitely go and check it out. And it really reminded me of how we actually get in our own way to really working towards, following our dreams and our goals and achieving the things that we really like to achieve in our life. And I'm talking like the real missing ingredient here that seems to evade everybody, and that ingredient is taking action. So our stories, our fears, our limiting beliefs are the things that keep us stuck and stop us from moving forward. And all those excuses and things that we have, and all the lists of reasons that we might have, those are kind of backing up our stories as well, and they're keeping us stuck and stopping us from moving forward. So I want you to stop it right now and gently just guide you to the realization that you are in fact the reason that you are currently stuck. You are the reason that you are not moving forward in your life right now. You are the one who is creating these stories, allowing them to become a part of you so that you can feel safe and totally justified with all the excuses and all the reasons why you haven't picked up that phone, or you haven't made that call, you haven't sent that email, you haven't written that first chapter, or whatever it is that you're stopping yourself from doing. So in her book, The Universe Has Our Back, Gabrielle teaches us a series of what she refers to as universal lessons. And there's just one in particular that I want to focus on today, which reads, "You see the world that you have made, but you do not see yourself as the image maker." So wow, that is just such a powerful and true statement. Our thoughts create our future, and we have the ability to change our limiting beliefs, to overcome our fears and any obstacles that get in our way, so that we can achieve our goals, and we can also rewrite our own story as well. So negative thoughts produce negative feelings and negative outcomes, and positive thoughts produce positive feelings and positive outcomes. So here are 3 steps that I want you to follow that will help you let go of all your old excuses, and that will put you back in the driver's seat of your own life, and that you can rewrite your own story. So by following these 3 simple steps, you will learn how to attract more of the things that will help you to achieve your goals, and less of the things that no longer contribute to you or your goals. Because that's what we tend to do. We have a goal, or we have an idea, and instead of just acting on it straight away, we start putting obstacles in front of us that really aren't there. We start listening to that negative internal dialogue and those limiting beliefs, listening to our fears, and then we feel stuck and we find it very difficult to move forward. And this produces kind of feelings of doubt as well, and we tend to worry, and then all of a sudden we're in this kind of cycle of negative thinking, and around it goes. But we're here to change all of that for you today. So let's take a look at step 1. And I want you to ask yourself, what are the stories that you've been telling yourself? And just think about that for a few moments, and just be really honest. Because these stories are creating images that are supporting all of your fears and your worries. And this is why you're creating this reality for yourself. So this is the most important step of the process. And once you've identified, what these stories are for you, I want you just to write them down. And just take a few moments just to empty your head and get all of that down onto pen and paper. So now that you've written that down, and just Press pause if you need to, just give yourself that time that you need. Don't rush this exercise. We're going to go to step number 2. The next question I want you to ask yourself is, how are these stories blocking you from feeling happy or achieving your goals? So pay attention to exactly what you've written down, especially pay attention to the words and the language that you're using. So you may find words in there like, I can't, or this always happens, or I'll never be able to, or I don't have the skills. There may be fears in there. You might have put obstacles in there that don't really exist. You could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So again, just really read what you've written down and just pay particular attention to the language that you're using. See if you can tease out maybe some of those excuses that are hidden in the text, hidden behind those fears and limiting beliefs. Which brings us to step number 3. And I just want you to trust that you are the creator of your own destiny, and just acknowledge that these stories and these excuses no longer serve you anymore. They do not belong to you anymore. Just let them go. They do not contribute to you or your future goals or the life that you're trying to create for yourself. And now I want you to take action and rewrite your own story. I want you to start creating a new image in your mind's eye. See yourself as achieving your goals. See yourself as overcoming any obstacle that gets in your way. See yourself as overcoming your fears and limiting beliefs. Reframe your language. Listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth. Pay very close attention to them. Reframe them by saying, I can do it. I will succeed. Train your mind to start creating solutions rather than focusing on creating problems and ruminating and worrying over things that might never happen or that don't even exist. And I just want to finish today with another lovely quote that I find quite powerful and quite fitting to this video training. And this was written by William Ernest Henley. And the quote is, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. So what this says to me is that you control your fate. Your fate doesn't control you. Nor do things happen by chance. They happen because of you. Remember, our thoughts create our future. And you guide your soul. It takes us wherever we want to go in life. And sometimes there can be ups and sometimes there can be downs, and the journey can be rough, the journey can be smooth. But at the end of the day, we learn from our mistakes. There is only ever opportunities to learn and grow, so that we can become a better captain of our own ship. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And please come and visit me at www.emilywhelancoaching.com. Sign up to my newsletter. I'll be back next Tuesday with another video training. If you've any questions or you'd like me to create a video of something maybe you're struggling with at the moment, I'd love to hear from you. You can email info@emilywhelancoaching.com. And have a great evening. I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.